Hey guys, so today we're going to be looking at a way to use some of that wheat and seeds from that bone meal powered wheat farm to create compost, which is used in the production of biofuel in forestry. So here's the bone meal powered wheat farm that I made a tutorial for, and basically, what I'm about to make takes advantage of its output so that it can be used for useful stuff. Sorry there's no game sounds this time, I kinda screwed up my recording, but I'll add some nice music or something to balance that out. So this double chest here represents your stored up seeds and wheat, and it doesn't really matter how this part is set up because you might be getting your seeds and wheat from various different sources, and I actually end up changing this later. The important part here is that we're taking seeds and wheat and putting them down separate paths so that they can be used in the production of this compost. So here we're putting the seeds into a chest which feeds into a BuildCraft Autocrafting table. And the reason for this is because we're going to use these excess seeds to create plant balls, which you can put into a macerator and create dirt, which is an important component of the compost we're trying to make. And here I forgot some of the things I needed to complete this, so I just went and gathered some of it and broke some stuff, but you don't really need to worry about it. So here I'm gathering up some junk items to put into that chest so that it doesn't eat up all of the seeds and we can still have a little bit of a few seeds in storage in case we need them for something. Okay, so here we're programming the recipe for plant balls into the autocrafting table, and then we're going to put down a wooden transport pipe along with an Autocrafting gate to pull the plant balls out. And we're going to dump those plant balls directly into the top of a macerator, which will convert it into dirt. Now, of course, we need to provide some kind of power for this macerator. But don't worry, the compost that they'll make will help us make plenty of power later. And so right now I'm just throwing down a power converter with a BuildCraft consumer and an IC2 low voltage producer. Okay, so now that we have the macerator there, we can pull out of the macerator with another Autocrafting gate, and I'm going to use an automatic crafting table Mark II, which I believe is added by Tube Stuff, but it's basically an automatic crafting table with an inventory built into it, so you don't need those chests on the side. If you don't have Tube Stuff installed, you can just throw two chests on the side of a regular automatic crafting table. And then I'm going to pull stuff out of that automatic crafting table using a transposer. Oh, sorry, a filter, I think. Yeah. so the output of that second automatic crafting table is going to be your compost. So 4 compost is made with 4 wheat and 1 piece of dirt, and we want it because it can be used as an ingredient in fermenters in the creation of biomass from forestry, and it's used in place of less renewable substances such as fertilizer. Now the way I'm setting up these autarkic gates is so that basically I'm trying to reduce the amount of item spillage by pipes trying to put stuff into a full inventory. So I'm setting them so that they only try and pull items when their adjacent inventories are empty, meaning they'll only try and move items to somewhere if there's space for that. So here I'm just attaching red wire so that all the filters and transposers and stuff get power. And I screw up pretty badly by leaving out a piece of red wire there on the side of that filter. It takes me a little bit to figure that out. So now all the tubes are working properly, and all we need is a power source for that macerator and an inventory on the end of that tube to allow the compost to go somewhere. So I slap a redstone energy cell onto the input of that energy converter, and it gives that macerator power. So now it's producing dirt from those seeds. And so that's basically it. This wasn't too complicated, but it's an important step in getting sophisticated power generation systems set up that are self-sustaining. So stay tuned for more interesting and more useful things using this compost and using that wheat from the previous build. Thanks for watching.
In my culture, I would be well within my rights to dismember you.